What up? Another Saturday night. KNAFE HALCS number 89, I think it is, folks. 89 times. Been a hell of a day. Kind of relaxing. Kind of initially was thinking about not doing one tonight, but man, I just miss all of y'all so much. Brian will be joining us shortly. Backpacks hanging with the fam, but we will be doing one Tuesday evening. So he'll be on there. I know Brian will be on that. And be a good time. Good times. What are y'all carrying? Throw some knives up. Oh, Henry, Ground Fog, Marco, Milk Ranger, Mishmash, uh, Mr. Bill, Mr. Neil, 1410, Kathleen. What's that? Coming to y'all live from the closet. My favorite, my favorite spot. What's up, critter? Carried the Bark River today. I carried my Keith the knife freak blade today in my tactical Terry Chief, and man, could not be more pleased at how well that damn thing carried Scout all day. Put it on about 5 o'clock this morning, and I mean, I had it on all day. It hit away well. Doesn't protrude with just an old sweatshirt on. Man, is this thing sharp. Putting a little boat butter on it. Maybe I put too much. Who knows? That's that's a rough one, and I don't like being in a damn hospital. That's for sure. Do not like that. Put that up there. I don't know if that'll show. Shows on there. Shows on there, but it don't show. Yep, shows on there. We're live over on X also. There's a couple folks over there. They don't understand. They ain't never popped over on the YouTube, but at least if I do that, they can see the chat. Maybe they'll come over to YouTube and they can partake in this great fun. Next match, you had a damn pocket full. That Southern Grind Spider Monkey. I kind of like that one. I had that other one. It wasn't. I mean, that Echo Splinter is a bad boy. The Rock Wall. I like that Quiet Carry Strand. Sup, Shady? Finally, done wiping it out. Man, carried that all day today. I really like that damn knife. Really enjoying it. And in the Terry sheath, it I'm telling you, that thing just melts away, running through the old belt loop. But I thought about this. I got Terry's head sitting right off to the side of the butt crack all day. But man, is that thing such a nice little knife. Really enjoying it. And that micarta gets better every day. I gotta watch it, that damn thing. It is sharp. See, you talk about Terry and he shows up. Yeah, carried that today. Actually got it on the belt finally. Terry, perfect. Y'all gotta hit him up. I try to share his stuff over on Facebook. Oh, he's always got another little slip coming. You want to get some Terry leather and some boat butter. Oh, where the hell Brian or yeah, Brian's ass is at? I know you're gonna talk some shit about oh yeah, I'm on time, you're early. Now there's a piece of that little keychain action. I took it off the backpack. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this piece that Keith sent me. I don't know. I want to do something with it. I just ain't had the best idea. And then I got this piece. I almost thought about putting like serrations on that. See, I thought about that making a bead, but that makes me think about the gluing. Because if I get another piece that would really complement that, what if I made like one side or an inlay on something per se? No, no, no. I don't know where it is. Make sure Brian ain't hiding. No, I'll find the one I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't know. Because, man, if I could replace that, this, I don't know. I gotta, I gotta. a scribing unit here. So sassy. You know, there's almost enough of this to make that inlay.
There's not enough.
You'd have to be pretty precise.
First off, you need a full length. You're not going to be able to piece it. You'll see the seam,
I ain't
and
sweating the seam.
you would, you would once you try and make one. And
I'd hate to buy
inlays are going to
hoses.
be difficult because you bump it one wrong place when you're sanding it, or this and that, you get a gap.
Yeah. Good Lord.
I'll do like micarta and stuff, the cheaper micartas, but that's one of the problems is I know what people are going to want me to do for them, and it's like, that's a lot of material because one mistake and you're starting over.
Man. Pretty uneventful day here around these parts. I keep singing that in my head there too.
What's up, Crispy? Kelly?
That's the question that inquisitive minds want to know.
Nope, no deer today. I've got doe out there every day. I'm just not looking to shoot one yet.
You ain't hit the dodo yet? Oh, yeah,
Right
man.
about right about prime time today, some jackwagon decided he was going to start doing touch and goes on the fucking runway with his plane.
That's nice.
Which I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, when when the runway isn't snow covered, we're supposed to be technically open for stuff like that, but our official close date is November 1st. So it's supposed to be more like emergency landings and like you need something, not practicing your landings and takeoffs.
It's always some dick that makes it hard for everybody else.
There's a
What's up, Bluminati?
good chance the first time he didn't know because he came in from the direction where you can't see my blind, but he turned around, and as he was turning around, And coming back, he looked right into the blind, and I flipped him off. So he knew. He knew the second time. To give him credit, though, he didn't come back.
Yeah, a real dick would have came back for at least one more pass.
That's funny. I say flip them off, and when I flip people off, I mean this. That's the service industry flip off because they can't. It pisses people off more than giving them the finger when they're mad at you and you give them the thumbs up. Like,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
job, buddy. And then the reason I started doing that when I was with Terminex, people that were idiots, I'd just give them the thumbs up, and they'd know you're pissed off at them and get all mad, and they'd call in to the company, and they'd be the owner would be like, "Well, what'd he do? Gave me the thumbs up."
He
Oh,
gave me a very sarcastic thumbs up.
you can't make it work. They can't get away with it. You can't make it seem like, especially when I always let the ball. I'd always let them know ahead of time. Hey, you might get a call. I had a guy cutting us off, and I gave him the thumbs up. Oh, okay.
How's the puppy doing?
Not too bad. That's why I was late. The wife decided that she was going to go to bed early and locked her in her kennel. So she was just whining, and she's on the other side of the wall, so it was loud. Had a little worry there the other day. She had got the shits, so we were worried about parvo, but we had her checked, and she's good.
That Parvo was some miserable shit. Man, I got a nice little
Weehaw. That's pretty cool.
it's a great little driver. Extension, nice, decent little ratchet. They could go a little bit uh smaller. I think it goes down to a T8. So I have to put a T6 in it, but good. You can really get some good torque on that thing.
Yeah, I'd
Solid.
almost worry about torquing a T6 with that.
Oh, I wouldn't. But if you're going to take something out, you can get a good solid push on this. It feels like, and really a solid grip to try to get that thing broke loose.
Got Blue dropping the links. Head on over to the dojo. Yeah, Terry.
Yeah.
It pisses people off. Thumbs up and a smile, man, when they're already pissed. It's awesome.
But I want to say, I think this thing was like $24.
Not a bad deal.
No, not a bad deal. Metal box. So it's got a little weight to it. It's definitely a backpack type carry if you're going to carry it with you. Oh, yeah. I was sitting here playing with my bolt butter on the Terry knife. on the Terry Keith knife.
Got the native all finished.
Looks good.
I'm starting to realize I have a vast collection of lynch clips.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that myself. Just kind of accumulating.
Finished off the microburst. Call that the night sky one.
Like that.
I got to get this to Terry so he can color match the hardware to the clip. What's up, Douglas? This downdraft is so good, dude. Oh, she's starting to whimper. I think she can hear me talk, and then she thinks, if you're talking, why am I in my kennel?
That's exactly what's popping through that brain. Hey, oh, it's my geniuses think that just because we're up at 4 o'clock in the morning sometime, for work, what do you mean we can't play? Man, that Terry Bolt butter, made that look way better. Oh, it's so soft.
It's so weird. Some micartas look really good dry, and then some look a lot better.
Yeah.
All look good oiled up when you got it, but you got to keep it even.
Yeah, and it's some of them. Well, look, I've oiled my Carter for a long time. The Terry's Bolt Butter's first thing I've ever used besides just some blade oil or something. And I've got to say, like, I don't know, I got the Bolt Butter 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and that was the first thing I put them on, and it's just staying on that. You know what I mean? It's keeping the deeper color. It's not
What's up,
going
Kyle?
back to that faded orange or faded like red.
Did you know that, Doug? Kyle said Bolt butter tastes great on rye toast. I
I'm not
think
much of
Doug's
a
more of
rye
a
toast.
sourdough kind of guy,
South,
but
yes, sir. I'm with you. I mean, I will have a pastrami on rye
oh,
when
I
the
like
uh,
rye.
the
I like rye bread
the occasion
and rye
hits.
toast.
Marble rye, but I did get a Ken Onion work sharpener.
Did you see that new one Bees is promoting? It's
Mm-mm.
basically it's a new company, but it is a TS Prof. Oh, it's AccuSharp. I have a couple of their stones. They make really good stones, but AccuSharp now makes a precision sharpener that is basically a TS Prof. $139. You get the whole thing in the case, a giant case, everything.
Whoa, that's way cheaper than a test.
Well,
Well,
it's like it's on sale big time right now. I think it's going to be around 200, but that's still way cheaper.
I've got that one coming. Backpack was looking through to find a box.
Yeah, I wondered about that, Kyle. It does look like a clone of the TS Pro. Like AccuSharp is like the clone company.
But I've got to say, I was a little nervous about that, power sharpener and belts. And I'm probably going to invest in a decent set of step through belts for it to try it a little bit better. But the ones he had in this, uh, I went through, I put some pretty mean edges on some kitchen knives today.
What you need to watch out for is because I've got one. You don't. You're not going to get very good edges on a pocket knife unless you take all of the guides and guards off and you freehand it. And then you got to know your angle and be able to hold it. Because most knives, either, you know, the plunge line, you're not going to be able to get up to that plunge line with the guards and stuff the way
Yeah.
it is. And you're in trying to do that, you'll bump the blade and you'll put fucking scratches all over that thing. I love it. I use it to sharpen axes, machetes, things that I don't. And it's also another thing it's nice to do is on like a work knife. Um, it's awesome for like honing back up and uh, almost like stropping because I use once I have the higher grit ones, they wear out faster. It
Yeah.
basically becomes like stropping. You know what I mean? Run it.
Yeah. I looked that up. They've got some leather stropping belts that'll go on it. So I was thinking about dropping some change on one of them. But you're dead on. That's what my first impression of that work sharp is big kitchen knives and stuff like that. Great. Maybe a hatchet, an axe, but I'm not gonna stick my bodacious in it.
No, no.
It's I mean, if it was a say a beater fixed blade or something, yeah, maybe. But yeah, something that requires different delicacy. Like I wouldn't put this in there.
Yeah,
Man, I gotta say that has been the best purchase all year. Got to be. I got to actually carry it today. I was saying before you got on. I put Terry's head right to the off to the center of my butt crack today, and that is perfect. It carries well. It rides there all day. You don't know it's there.
dude, I'm telling you, you've got to carry appendix.
I'm gonna try it. I just that was my initial thought was I was gonna carry it in the back of the scout, but with the sweatshirt on and the vest out walking the dogs, I might have took a nap today with the sheath on. Just trying it out. Just and I can see a future where you've got one in the rear and one in the front.
Well, if you, what about two in the front and one in the rear? Like, you can have a decal on the left and a edgy American on the right. Best way to carry, other than maybe a neck knife.
Are you trying to say something there, Terry? Two in the front, one in the rear.
Yeah.
We saw a car that had the two in the pink, one on the stink. sticker, and yeah, it was a young guy driving. I've got to say, I did get my grubby hands on a TCal this week, and this is in the pass around, which is really jelly. Definitely like it.
Lay down. Lay down.
He's scolding his new child.
No, I'm talking to the good ones because now they think they can come out because little shit's coming out. No, lay down.
Are you coming in here now? This show's interrupted by dogs every week now. Well, come up here then. Come up here so everybody can see you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, he's got a puppy dog. I'm not moving the iPad so people can see you. It's too big of a pain in the ass. Come up here. I let mine used to get in my lap like that, grunting. Mine used to get in my lap like that. Now it does not.
All of my German Shepherds can be picked up.
I just
Hmm.
I had Clyde, and he forever thought he was a lap dog. Barney is not so much, but the grit
Are
feels
you
good. I
kidding
haven't
me? Is that
hard
what you
used
wanted
it
the whole
yet.
time? To pee in my room?
God,
Good girl. You go potty outside, you little shit.
I mean, this one seems like it's got a pretty good edge on it. It's that milled, and this is AEBL, so I mean, it should hold up pretty good.
Yeah, AEBL is pretty good edge retention, but Kyle is right. That 80 CRV goes quick, man. If you're cutting cardboard, anything, you're gonna have to sharpen it or drop it back real fast.
Yeah, I mean, it is thick.
But for what TCAL knives are for, it it'll work.
Now the little one, I mean, it's a straight neck knife. That's all it would be. But man, for a neck knife, that thing is pretty chunky. Or
It's
is
one
this
of the
one?
reasons I'm excited to see how this Pops Pro Cut stuff is turning out for everybody because it's supposed to be the same for those 80 CRV makers, of ease of
Yeah.
making, but you get a better edge retention.
Because this one is the 80 CRV2. I mean, it's an all right little knife. I'm not real. The price on them is a little bit. There's other options, I think, and blade steels. But if I went with one, it would definitely be the ABL. But I mean,
Oh, she's looking at you and wondering about your accent there, Doug.
yeah, she's I scare them. Ladies like me. Old ladies. But I mean, this hair.
You are not going anywhere else. Everybody else is in bed. You can lay down in here. You can go back in your kennel.
I don't remember what that is because it's
What?
Nitro V. I mean, in this hair holds up pretty well. Done a little bit of cardboarding with it, but
What one's that? Nitro V?
yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I bought the D2 one. Hey, Rumor, come here. Lay down.
You just need that work sharp, that little hand sharpener I keep in there at the kitchen table. It's got two diamond plates, a strop, and a ceramic on it.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
handy.
use that for 90% of my
I
touching
mean,
up
I
and
just
keeping stuff sharp.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like my steak knife and when I come, I've damn near wore the strop out on it because I need to buy my ass a fucking decent wooden block strop. But
She's 9 weeks, Kyle, as of today. And she's 14, 15 pounds. Come here.
big girl, yeah,
Ugh.
fluff ball. I'm waiting on the Emerson to get its grind
Yeah. Yeah.
up and down, up
Well,
and down, up and down. They're just like children. We got 10 folk watching over on X.
well, she doesn't know what she wants. She she wants me to let her just run around the house and get in all kinds of trouble, but
Yeah, and
that
that's exactly what she will do is get in some
that's
fucking
not
trouble.
gonna happen. I should go put her on the bed and she'll fall asleep next to my wife, but it would be my luck that she would shit on the bed or something, and then
I agreed with that one, Terry. That's why that situation calls for Magna Cut. I think that's what this is. This was Magna Cut. Yeah, Magnus Cut. But I've got to say, Terry Sheath locks in better than the Dawson's does.
thanks, guys. She's
Man,
she's
might
pretty.
need to be
She's
tightened
pretty
up.
annoying at times, but she is a pretty girl. Pretty little butthead. Ugh.
Maybe that's what it needed. Oh, it's a little better. Probably going to carry that one tomorrow. Going to go to the woods with the pups.
Make sure you carry the keys. That's perfect for in the woods.
Oh yeah, no, that's going for
That
damn
thing
sure.
goes from the woods to the dinner plate to the fine dining. You want a drink?
And I always forget about the O knife fixed blade, the Fortitude. I always forget about that one. True. Yeah, true. True that, dog. Yeah, so I mean, this one's S35 VN.
You know what this thing is, Doug?
Is that a popcorn?
No, it's a leaf bowl trimmer. So that's the top. It's got rubber fingers that move everything around. So then I can put all my flour, cabbage on here, and then when it spins, there's a blade underneath, and it trims it all up.
Hmm. You can make a kale salad pretty quick with that.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm still not done trimming up salad.
Well, that's that time of the year where you've got to get a lot of salad ready to put up for storage.
Yep.
Mold is not your friend. You know what? This O knife here, trying to decide. There's no bolt butter. There's bolt butter. What do y'all think? Bolt butter, no bolt butter.
You gotta butter your bowl.
Bolt butter, no bolt butter. With, I'm with you on that. It feels better too. But I'm telling you, for it's the only one I have, an O knife. It's a pretty good one.
Trying to catch up on chat here. Did you ever find someone to fix that grind, Doug?
On that, it's gone to was it B and G to get reground on that Emerson. Yeah, the only problem I have is I don't have like Venmo or whatever it is, and I've worked out with somebody, so yeah, I'm just waiting in my turn. He should have it, maybe about a week or so. And now I got my scales done up. I just got to find me some. I think I'm gonna go with brass hardware on it, and then I will have a commander all done up and done. He's he doesn't put a polished edge on it, so I'm hoping backpack has that sharpener here by then, and that way I can put a good razor's edge on it before I even mount it up in the on the new scales.
Which one?
The knife or the sharpener.
What knife?
That Emerson Commander. Yeah,
Uh,
Kyle. Me and Kyle talked back and forth. He talked me off a ledge because I was thinking about going cheap on that and just trying to find somebody new. But like he said, might as well spend the money and then not be upset with it looking like shit. Transparent did that one for me and it come out really good, but he wouldn't do a recurve. And he said he would come on sometime.
Who's that?
Uh, John from BGM said he'd come on sometime and shoot the shit. So I didn't know he was that young. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool talking back and forth, which I enjoy that part of it anyway. I'm probably a little bit fucking annoying. I mean, if anybody knows that, it would be poor Terry. I pester the shit out of him.
Harry, we should make a remix of the truffle butter song and make it for bolt butter.
Well, and I got another one on here because my damn Jaeger. All right, that my
What's up,
carbon
Cheeto? Hey, Paul.
has is is dried out constantly. Like you could oil it up in the morning and the shit was dry an hour later. It's like it was just evaporating. Bolt butter is not drying up off of it, and it's back to having because it's got that micarta that almost kind of feels like leathery, like almost has that leather feel to it. The dried out talk. I do have another thing. I don't. I spent 5 fucking hours today listening to and watching that damn Sean Ryan with that little young ass skinny dude, the hacker, which was it pretty good. You know, ups downs. He's always got some fucking like new tech that is interesting. But are any of y'all familiar with this low rug radio like stuff? This mesh tastic. I just wonder if any of y'all went down because I think I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole. It looks interesting to me. It's in like an off grid, low budget, easy kind of stay in communication deal. No license required as of right now. You know, if it becomes too many people get on it, it'll. Damn, Brian fell off. He'll be back. But I guess if you haven't watched that, which most I don't know how many of y'all watch Sean Ryan, it's like a walkie-talkie, and it adapts and gets like crazy long range because it uses the next person. No, I'm pretty sure Brian's down for this kind of shit. And I guess it uses so it has like a everybody channel, and then it has a personal, channel so that you can send specific signals or chats to somebody, or you can send it to the group, which could be cool. And then it's like an interface with the phone, or you can find some of them that have, like small interfaces. They've got great battery life. Lord, don't even, man, if that pup chewed up in hunting boots, can't pick up signals, not singles. Cheeto's always working an angle. That's disgusting, Cheeto, that you would feel comfortable to talk like that in our chat. And you have a wrench. It's just not setting a very good example for people. I had a pit bull eat a fucking PlayStation 2 game. What is your damn profile picture? See, Brian, they all said you left because this was hacker talk and you ran off. But are you familiar with this mesh tech? I can't hear you. Now I can hear you. Mesh tech. These like walkie-talkie things that send signals to each other and then use other units to bounce signal out further to get to other people. It's all encrypted, or can be encrypted, or it's got like an emergency broadcast channel that can be used, like groups and everything across it.
If it's going through Bluetooth and Wi-Fi,
No, it
it's
does
not.
not use Wi-Fi.
Well, it's showing
You can connect it
USB,
using
Wi-Fi, and
Wi-Fi.
Bluetooth.
You
But
don't
either
have
way,
to.
Bluetooth isn't secure either. There's a company based in Michigan that's like getting pretty big nationally, and it's like a Nextel type thing again. But all it is public radio waves. But really, it doesn't matter. They can get in anything on your phone anyway, so what does it matter if they can listen to what you're talking on the radio?
Well, I understand once you go into the keypad method, it's which they can probably get into that. I mean, it's look, they get into everything. I ain't got shit to hide. It's not like I'm worried about them any fucking way at this point.
That's what I mean. They're like
Not in my lifetime.
nothing to.
Now, I mean, 10, 15 years from now, we might have, a white guy might be have something to concerned about, but bat signals.
The bail things are nice, Bill, but they're still a limited range unless you got repeaters or signal boosters, and then technically you're not supposed to use the majority of the bandwidth that you get on a Bale thing unless you have a actual shortwave radio license. You only have about 14 channels you can use if you don't. But they are
I
good to
guess
have. I've got a bunch of them.
that was the thing about that mesh. The way he was explaining it was that it would bounce from one to another to another to another and stay encrypted until it got to yours. So it can reach, massive distances doing that. But
That's how
it's
all
just
the
nice that,
shortwave radio people talk. It all bounces from one to the other.
and that's it's at least nice that somebody's out there working to try to use something. Have you noticed all of the fucking solar battery backup banks and shit have all started having EMP protection on them? I wonder how good that actually is on those.
I don't know. I use EMP Shield, so
Because now I've got to upgrade that because I don't think I have anything on it. I mean, I've got a decent sized battery backup and charging panel,
I've got
enough to
a
run, enough to keep phones going and charging and make coffee if I had to with it.
you know what EMP Shield is?
Just in
Look them
theory,
up
how
sometime.
I've looked at the ones for like a car.
I
Now that I
have
think
one
about
on
it,
my Jeep, so my Jeep is hardened, and then I have one for the generator.
I bet I figured Kyle used more of a goat kind of or the brain than a bat wing. That's probably the question of the night right there, Cheeto. Can bats talk to dolphins?
Mine's a 65th anniversary Commander, Matt, that I converted. I took out the third row seating and put in a bunch of storage and stuff like that in there where the third row used to go, and then lifted it, hardened it with the EMP shield. It's a good overlander.
I had found like a early '80s square body Ford today, but that, I tried to talk to that fella for a minute. He wasn't selling. I want a older one that I can start tinkering with a little bit, preferably with the manual transmission and a 306 in it.
Yep, those older vehicles, way to go.
I just don't think I will buy. Personally, won't be buying a new one. I'd rather spend that money on an older vehicle and just kind of work it up. And there's no fucking way I'm spending $90,000 on a pickup truck.
Yeah, right. The best
I
part
mean,
is you're spending $90,000 on a pickup truck and they can turn it off with a button.
yeah, that's the part that really kind of And then the fact that the son of a bitch is all plastic, and if
The
you
we're getting
if you
into the don't let anybody own anything.
well,
Friggin'
yeah, with
did you
50
see that
year
they're starting to talk about 50-year mortgages?
yeah, that's what I was about to just say. The 50-year mortgage and the 15-year car payment loans. I mean,
Yeah, right.
fuck's sake, I thought it was insane when the 7-year ones started rolling out. And a 50-year mortgage, that just run that number in your head. You buy it when you're 20, it'll be paid off when you're 70.
Yeah.
And yeah, not to mention the entire time you're gonna have to pay the fucking property tax on it, which is your government rent check. Look, Matt, that's the thing. I work with a feller who was a Ford mechanic. He just left, and I mean, the last truck that he was certified and trained on, he went and did for the Lightning, the new electric Ford. And listening to him talk about, because he's been a damn Ford mechanic for like 25 years, you know, something like that. He's very knowledgeable on, and he'll tell you they have done nothing but get cheaper and shittier every year. It's just one after another. And he's like, you'll see it roll in, new model years, and you'll see one come in with some bullshit little problem. And then every other one comes back with the same damn problem. And, like I was chit chatting with him because I was thinking about buying a older 1 ton or something, and was talking to him about, if you look at an 80s model 1 ton, it's like 9,000 pounds or 10,000 pounds of the max towing on them. But now, you get these new 1 ton dualies, and it's hell, you can put 25,000 pounds on it or some shit, and this and that. And he's like, the old ones were rated on what the transmission could handle, not what the engine could handle. And he thinks the new ones are rated on sheer math equations. It's complete horseshit.
Oh, more than likely.
Because I mean, I've seen one or two, the older Ford that has the non-turbo international diesel in it, and I might go one of those, but you're not going to get anywhere in that thing fast. But it will chug a lug a lug, and it'll damn near run off of whatever you can get in it. Yeah, there. I mean, it's not. And wife showed me some video that she saw today of some boomer talking shit. This old white-haired fuck talking shit about how he's tired of hearing all these young people cry about not being able to buy a house. They just need to get off their ass, and they were able to do it. And all I could think of is like, man, you're fucking nuts. I know, man. My son is 22 this year, or he'll be 22 next year. I feel bad because there's no fucking way he can't go out and buy a car. He can't fucking buy a house. There's no fucking way.
Yep.
And he didn't go to college, so he ain't got no loan debt. But the fact of working in these factories, he's working 48, 50 hours a week, and he's not he's not exactly rolling in the cash.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I think my one of my daughters regrets a lot is she got married. Her husband had a house he had bought from the family at a really good deal, and they fixed it up together and had a ton of equity and sold it and bought a new house. So they lost all that equity putting it into this new house, and
Hmm.
then they were there about a year before they sold it and moved to go to Ohio, or no, the South Carolina. That they went to South Carolina first and lived in an apartment for a while, and then now they're living in apartments and they have like no equity. The money's gone. So
Yeah, it's I'm trying now because that's what we I want to buy a house, but fuck's sake, the interest rates are shit.
they
I'm gonna
they
have to
kind
get
of had
some.
no choice because he wanted to go to pilot school, and he did go to
Yeah,
pilot school. So they couldn't have stayed where they had bought the house. But
makes you think you may if there was another option of renting or
yep,
renting it out or something.
keep
Because
it
once you
and
got it,
yeah, yep.
I have to get more bolt butter. I'm burning through this stuff trying to. I got a lot of leather and shit. I've been putting it on every fucking thing. Put on my lips.
What does the wife think of it?
She likes bolt butter.
That's good.
Mom's holding it like a
He's
baby bird.
he's T Rexing it there, Kyle.
Holding it like a baby bird. My wife says I got a problem. Every time she walks in here, I'm rubbing bolt butter on something.
You just keep that something to yourself.
Don't be jelly. It's my bolt butter, and I'll use it when I want. Yeah, yeah, it's fucked. We're fucked. Waiting on these big Epstein files to drop, change the whole world. Yeah, right. What are you doing? Well, come in here.
What's up, Cliff?
What are you what are you doing, puppy? You like bolt butter? He sniffs it. He likes it. He's sniffing it on my finger.
Oh, Crispy's singing to you. Inchworm, inchworm.
Why do you say they can see you? They can
Is
see
that
you.
is that the foreplay at your house, Doug? Does your wife get a board and stick it on the bed and start like see if she can get the worm
That's it.
to
And she's like, oh, look, look, it's moving. And then she shines a flashlight and it's
Oh
fucking gone.
shit. That is pretty crazy though. If you know what I'm talking about, right? Where they put
Yes,
that
I know
fucking rod
exactly.
into the ground and fucking
What? What?
Kyle says he's leery of Bolt butter because he's already been tricked with peanut butter.
That's just wrong. That's a peanut butter game. We play that alone. Ain't that right? It's a peanut butter game. Only the lonely. He's not worried about it. Oh, man.
I felt so bad. Like I said the other day, we were scared because she had the shits, so we got her tested for parva.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there holding her. The lady comes out, takes that thing, shoves it up her ass. Her poor little face, that look on her face, like, whoa, what the? She was not expecting that. Poor kid.
No, it definitely gets her.
Puckered her right up.
Ain't that right? I agree 100%, Kyle. And sailfin, no, I haven't grabbed one of those.
Pumpkin helps a lot too, Cliff.
Yeah. I gave my Yahoos,
Helps firm them up.
I sat here and tried to scroll through a second. I saw something pop up, and then there's a rhino taking a shit. That's what happens on my algorithm.
That's what you scroll through is
It's a rhino taking a shit. It is traumatic. It's traumatic. I'm just telling y'all. I've never seen a rhino take a shit before, but it's pretty rough. I'm glad I'm not a rhino.
I don't need to see it.
I'm saving y'all on this one. I don't feel, but it is that time of the year for all the other videos that'll be shared. It's the ones where there's a deep fryer and somebody from your local fire department walks up and shows you the wrong way to deep fry turkey. I mean, we were having a safety meeting and we brought it up and talked about it. You got to make sure it is frozen. You want it good and hard and frozen before you put it in that oil. And fill
Yeah,
that
yeah, you do.
and fill that deep fryer up as full as
To the
possible.
top. You don't want
Yeah.
any space at the top. That
Any
turkey is
space.
not the turkey will take up no volume at all in that pot.
I mean, anybody who can't deep fry a turkey and not burn themselves to death, it's at this point we're talking natural selection, ain't we? What do you want? It's
It's
ten
always
thirty at
best to
night.
do it in the middle of your kitchen too, right?
Oh, indoors. Indoors, you want it in the middle of the kitchen. You want your
Close the
grandmother
windows,
sitting
no
at the table.
ventilation.
No, I
Get
wouldn't
that
even turn a fan
propane,
on.
get that propane just going. So you know the 1 pound propane tanks? Speaking of propane.
Propane, and propane accessories.
Yeah. They I run those on my catalytic heater out in the deer blind. And I've had probably like 20 of them sitting out in the pole barn that I haven't been using. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go refill these. Got a 20-pounder, hooked up my fill thing, started looking at them. They're all rusted because I hadn't touched them,
Yeah.
you know. So I'm like, I'm not
Yeah.
using these. So I had a couple new ones. I'm like, I'll just refill these when they're done. Uh, Buddy Heater Fuel King makes an actual refillable one now, and the thing's fucking nice, dude. It weighs about 3 times as much as a full one by itself, but it's actually got a twist valve on it. So when you're filling it, you have that valve open, and when it starts jetting out of the valve, it's full.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do any kind of venting bullshit or guessing or weighing. Now they're $20 a fucking bottle, but you only need like two.
If you would have stored them with a little bit of boat butter on them, they would have never
I
rusted.
100% agree, but bolt butter wasn't around 3 years ago when I put all 20 of those fuckers in the corner of my pole barn.
Yeah, Terry, it's your damn fault for not bringing
So
boat butter earlier.
now what we need you to do, Terry, is finish that flux capacitor. So you can go back 3 fucking years ago and give me some bolt butter. So my little 1 pound propane tanks won't rust. Yeah, I used to do it a lot too, Bill, but then I stopped using that little heater. But now that I've got the ear blind, it works perfect in there. The best thing is the Fuel King is like, you should only fill these with the Fuel King fill kit, blah, blah, blah. And it's like a $40 or $50 fucking valve with some feet to put on your 20-pounder so you can have it upside down.
Or better yet, when you go to refill the tank at the store, the big one, and the stamp on it says it's out of date. It just pisses me off. Man, it looks good. The valve's good. Fill it. Shut the fuck up. But you got to buy a new tank. Rules is rules, I guess.
No, Kyle, that's fine. Paint fumes and kerosene, go for it.
Oh, no, that's not going to hurt you none. I mean, you're warm and you got a buzz. This fucking dog is sitting out here pouting,
My
laying his
heater's
head
an
beside
old
us.
Coleman Cheeto. I think I do have a really big Sharking one that I use in the pole barn. That sits on top of a 20 by itself and has like 4 heater heads on it.
But I have had a bright idea since I've got this workshop. They do have that grinder attachment for it. I was thinking about getting a blank and trying to use it.
Doing
You
what?
know,
Getting a
getting like
grinder,
the grinder attachment for that. Have you ever seen that for that Canadian sharpener?
uh,
They're like,
I'll have to look into it. I thought you were talking about using an angle grinder to cut out your scales.
I do have that. This. Hmm. I think you could really get into some trouble with that thing.
Yeah, trouble's the right word. That like I don't know. Looks too small to do anything you really want to do with it for me, and to just get a frigging buy one. If it's $120 for the attachment alone, let alone you got to buy the damn work sharp.
Well, I got that.
I'm just saying for anybody, it, I can see how they're wrapping people that have already spent the money on the damn work sharp to maybe sucker them in to think they're making their overpaid sharpener better. But which is hard for me to say because I like most work sharp stuff. I'm just not a huge fan of that powered belt. You don't get enough angles on it. The guards that people can use aren't intuitive to get a good angle. You scratch the shit out of the blade. I don't know. I just don't think it's. I think there's better options. I'd rather get an actual tool for it because then you can buy better belts in a better variety. Because Work Sharp loves the rape you over the fucking coals for their belts.
Oh yeah, no, I've noticed that. Well, $300, 48-inch belt grinder.
What the hell do you need a 48-inch for?
I don't know.
And you
Cause
see
when I
that
saw,
Bauer down there that's got a grinder and a fucking belt grinder on it? And a light. Holy shit. Start there.
no way. I mean, like when I when I skateboard, you gotta buy a Tony Hawk Pro skateboard to learn how to skateboard on it.
Dude, that's more tool than you need. You take the fucking grinding wheel off, you put a buffing wheel on, put some compound on it.
Hey, this one. Oh wait, that's what I tell everybody I want for Christmas. And will I get it? Probably not. Yes, I use grinder. Where I met you, Cheeto. Don't lie. I didn't swipe on your picture.
Friends for life.
I was like, look, there's Cheeto. And then he sent me pictures of Cheetos. Paul, did you
Terry,
message the
check
right
your
Terry
messages.
account?
Paul message you.
You better hit him on the right
Yeah, make
account.
sure it's the 1931 leather, because if you send it to Tactical Terry, he'll get back to you in about 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, it's going down the black hole. Yes, I recognize the nipple. Common Sense. 1 by 30.
When are you going to get on Aries' books there, Dougie?
I don't know. The areas are kind of small. I don't know if I want to go that small, but I do kind of need a neck knife.
You get, with that lanyard and the bead, it is a full grip. They're very ergonomic. Have you tried the Kubi one? The Kubi Bloom? To see how you like that?
No, I probably need to.
I'll
I'm
send
gonna
you
make. I'm
mine.
gonna make. I'm
You
gonna
can
make
borrow
my own.
mine, and then
Oh, that made me think of this.
holy shit, Terry's getting notifications now.
I saw this, and it broke
You
my
want to buy
heart
a
for
nipple,
you.
Cheeto? You can get one of these Ultim nips on the EDC roundtable. Throw a bunch of them around if anybody wants them. $10 of each sale go the blue and twisted. Got some thick,
Off
skinnier ones.
the new off-grid knife,
Which new one? They've got
the
a few new ones.
Polaris, the Polaris XL. But before you before you say anything, there's something about this one.
What's that? That looks like a nimble or something?
No, the OEM.
Oh, is it a Kunwu?
It's a Kunwu.
Wow. Poor off grid.
I know it. I saw that price and I was like, man, who is making that? But they're
Oh,
under,
they've got some other high end ones that are pretty
yeah,
expensive. And
but
I
they're
don't
best
I don't
techs.
really fuck with their it that's not what fucking off grid is. If I want a fucking titanium fancy material knife, I'm not thinking off grid. Thinking a beater work knife when I think off grid. But I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that because that's a big red flag.
If they go down that hole. Most of their other stuff that was like higher end, it looked like Best Tech was who's making them.
Yeah, they used a lot of best tech. That's a good point. The best tech ones could have been made by Kunwu too, because Kunwu uses whoever or best tech uses everybody.
Yeah, kind of like Boker uses every fucking body.
Yeah,
The White River M1 is one that I kind of like. Thought might make a.
yeah, that's a nice looking knife too. But Think about it, man. You got the Keith. It's so damn similar. It's like you're
You can never have too many.
no, but I like Bark River. It's good company, but I'd just get another Keith. Have them switch the steel, new handle material.
Oh man, knife ship free.
What do they got for Spyderco's?
We get there. It's kind of interesting. Some of these damn, I'll tell you what, they definitely they hit some high end fixed blades on there. Where's the Spyder? And there's another one. I think when I think I want to do a mule on the Spyderco. Got a fillet knife for $90, or a serrated man bug in VG10,
Everything there is coming soon, it says.
and and man, see this whole knife kind of pisses me off still. This button lock, but why HCR? Why Spyderco?
Because for a
I mean,
lot of people, it's a good steel. It's not going to rust unless you really fucking abuse it, and it is really easy to sharpen,
yeah.
and it's decently tough for what it is. So
I mean, they've got that whole lineup coming, but these can't be. Are they Chinese Spydercos? They're not Taiwan. I wouldn't think.
I don't know. The I will say one thing: my
Yeah,
tenacious
yeah, they're China.
and redemption that are in HCR. It's the best fucking HCR hands down I've ever had. They both seem to hold an edge better than any other. Like all the Kershaws I had from back in the day in HCR.
Look, there's one. Native Chief and 15V and that ugly brown G10.
There you go.
I don't have a lockback Spyderco.
I think I want a stage.
Uh, I got a ladybug.
There's a good chance my next Spyderco is going to be a Rex 121.
Kind of like that. I don't have any of that CTS XHP either. I ain't messed with it none.
Holy shit. $318 for that fucking thing?
Yeah. Spirit
Oh,
guide.
it's got dark matter,
Yeah.
fat carbon. That's one thing.
I haven't met. What's your feeling? Have you had any of that stainless, that CTS XHP stuff?
I know a lot of people from back in the day like the cold steels that used it, but I thought it was one of those steels that I don't know. Spyderco usually does a good job with most of their steels.
Kyle said it. 8CR will go dull quicker than me at 6 a.m. with no coffee. Ain't that just what? That coffee right there is cold. Kevin Smith said the same thing. Holy shit, 318. I mean, some of these damn prices are getting nuts, but catching up from that COVID money. I don't think I would use it much, but the full serrated like shaman does look meaner than hell.
That's where I was going, Kyle. Like the I've always heard XHP you want like custom heat treats and shit, but then again, that's why I said Spyderco usually does decent.
I think they kind of missed the bus on this. I know you love speed holes and skeletonized, but shouldn't that have been titanium?
That
I
shouldn't
mean,
have
it's
been made.
aluminum.
That just looks like a knife that fucking fell off the conveyor belt before they put the scales on. They're like, oh fuck it, sell them.
Somebody worked real hard on show and removing as much material and keeping it structurally sound. That's a feat of engineering. I didn't sell you on that.
No,
I gave it a shot. There's a native chief lightweight for 168 and LC 200. I just wonder who picks out these scales and why. Well, nothing crazy coming out. Here we go.
can you search by steel type?
Yeah.
Do they have any of the Rex 121? I don't think they do. I think that's a Blade HQ.
They have two. The Sage 5 and It's both on the Sages, both of one the lightweight and the regular. 255 for the lightweight, 300 for the regular. And I would definitely go with the burnt orange G10. And then that way you could play scale games. You
You
go with
can
the
only
lightweight.
that's the color. It's a sprint run. You're gonna it only comes
Yeah.
in that burnt orange.
And you might as well go with the G10 version because then your scale options are way better than the lightweight at 50 bucks.
I've been looking. There's a few out there that already have the lightweight scales available.
I mean, I've got a Sage 6 and enjoy it, but I mean, it was the AW. I like it. It just hadn't gotten to the rotation much because that damn Bodacious gets carried so much. But
I still love the PM3, and
you get lockbacks.
if I want bigger, I go the Manix 2. I'm starting to get used to the little native.
I kind of like that damn spy opera. I don't really understand why, but I do.
Different.
Somebody in here should have one of those and want to trade it for a STO Kumlo.
Someone should give me an American knife that I want for a
No, it's an
fucking piece
Italy
of shit
knife.
Kunwu.
It's an Italy knife.
I don't care. Any knife. Someone should give me a knife for a piece of shit Kunwu.
I'm trying to get rid
No
of
offense,
the
Shady.
Kumlo.
Shady likes Kunwu, and he's got some nice ones. I just can't stand that fuck.
I was hoping it would probably be Shady who would be like, "Ooh, I would like to have." He's probably already got one, but I mean, it's a beauty sitting here. Somebody might like it and love it. I got the Kumlo blue clip that can go with it, but I would like to swap her out for a lockback Spyderco, like a native chief, or I might have to put some coin with it. Got native 5.
Let's show up. Oh, there it goes.
They don't do it. I mean, you get the dragonfly that's got like a worn cliff.
Good deal on these through nights right now. It's called the Defender.
I sent them an email and they never sent me one back about my button that fell off of that through night I got. I'm butt hurt.
Yeah, I've had good luck with through nights, but it's got the UV on it, it's got the laser, and it's got a couple different regular lights with and then blackout.
Ooh, I need this. It's like a miniature bodacious. with the same blue G10 and the Spy 27, man,
Do you know how small that knife is?
it's little bitty. It's that little native. They're tiny.
Just so you know.
What, 2.42 on the blade
It's
length? Yeah.
ergonomic as hell. Like you can get a good grip on it, but it is a small knife. And I know you've complained to me about some that I've had no issue with.
Yeah. That one would be a nice one to have.
Yeah,
That,
the Warncliffe.
yeah. Why don't they do that one in Spy 27 and Blue G10?
I hope they do the Warncliffe in like a 121 or Crew Wear.
I was trying to catch back up on chat.
Oh man.
I'm about there myself. We got about, man, there's 40 people in here. What the hell?
How'd that happen?
I don't fucking know. But there's more that's got the Spy 27 than I thought. There's a Manix 2, of course, a pair of 3, a Sage 5, and a PM2.
Yeah, I'd like to do a Sage 5. I think that's going to be between my little native and the PM3, I think.
I'm fixing to, I have to say this, send it surely to God. One of my fucking children can buy this for me for Christmas.
Damn, your kids
I would
must
be,
like you.
I
Your
would be a
kids get you
happy,
Christmas presents?
not really, but occasionally
Oh,
they'll
you're
get me
talking, you're going
something.
to wrap it up and say it's from them. I see. Yeah,
Probably
that,
is how it's going to go.
that's how it has to go.
I have to, I'd have to send them a fucking link and then give them the login to my PayPal.
Go order me a knife. Here's my account.
I'm sending it to them and we'll see. It'll be funny. No, here's what you do.
No, it'll be really funny is you send him that and a link to your PayPal, and he takes your fucking PayPal and buys something, and he fucking
That's exactly what I took a picture of it. I, I sent it to my wife and said, "Send to the boys and tell them I want this." I want it. It's not good. Or they'll buy the wrong fucking one. They'll buy the FRN one.
yeah, they'll be like, oh, the blue FRN's a little cheaper.
I could save $3.
That's probably about 30.
165. That's a deal. 165. I think I can deal with that. And then I'd have to get another said Stevie clip to
You
put
got to
on it.
rotate, man. You got to do Stevie, and so like I've got the Stevie on the PM3 and the wear Squatch on the native, and you can do the hide and seek champion. You can do
Yep.
the Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, I think I went with that on something. I don't know. I've moved so many damn clips around here lately. Gotta find them. There it is.
Oh
The
man.
hide and seek champion ended up on the mini grip with the green
Yeah, I
face
have
there.
the Wikitapika or whatever the heck it is. One of those on the mini.
And I like the mini grip. So the mini grip is about
Night, Crispy.
oh crispy. Good night, buddy.
Dude, the grip when I got it, and it still is, quickly became one of my favorites. I've always knew I liked that knife, but back when it was popular, my kids were young, and I just couldn't swing the money for it.
Cheeto, you're
But
right.
I friggin' love the mini grip.
But the full grip is a big boy.
I don't think it's that big. I think it's about perfect.
This grip is for the feller who's like, I like Spyderco, but I want a crossbar, and I can't own for some reason. I don't own a single Warncliffe blade Spyderco.
What about the Jimbo?
Well, yeah, I guess it's kind of
That's 100% a Warncliffe blade, buddy.
yeah, but it's not the it's its own animal. It's not the same as the nice rounded ones.
Rounded doesn't mean Warncliffe, though, buddy. Warncliffe, the only thing that so you can have a sheep's foot that's a Warncliffe, but you
Yeah,
not
can't
all
have a.
yeah not all Warncliffes are sheep's foot because you got to have a straight edge. Straight edge,
No,
it just having a straight edge is the Warncliffe. The rounded off or the clip on the front could be sheep's foot or whatever.
I like to know why my knife selection affects my sexuality. But I think the ones that have is like a PM3 or PM2 that's one cliff. Those are the those seem to be oddities.
Yeah, I've been looking for a PM2 one because that or the Tano, and they're not easy to come by.
I do. I am going to buy myself a Christmas present, probably a reblade for a bug out. I don't know. I kind of like that hoe, but that reptilian man.
Yeah, they do, Kevin. For your, I want a spider code, but I want it to be a crossbar lock.
Yeah,
Gonzo
I think
makes
they
them.
do.
Oh, they do. I've got some.
Yeah. Now I've got a transparent in the hinder and the XM. I don't know. I put that titanium scale on it, and it's smooth. but it changed the knife, and I don't know if I'm 100%. It it snapped better with the carbon fiber on it.
Oh no. What will you do?
I know it. It's a hard life.
I don't know what she's doing in there, but she out of nowhere started whining again. And I think she just knocked her food bowl over and scared herself because she stopped for a second.
That thing's fucking so stupid sharp. I just damn near cut my finger right then. I felt it. I was thinking about going with a Gershry blade on the bug out. He's got one that I like. I messaged back for, but his are all flat grinds. He'll do a belt satin on it, but it's still flat, and I don't know.
I think he does some pretty sweet blade shapes and stuff like that. I just can't stand the billboarding he puts on it.
Not much real estate for him to get his name out there, though.
I don't know. It's just it's horrible. It's not even a good one. Come up with like a cool logo or something that you want to put on it. But
Yeah, it's pretty big, and it's just like a GH, ain't it?
I can't remember. I know I've looked at them before, and every one of them I'm like, God, that's horrendous.
But he does some killer blade shapes. He definitely pushes the envelope.
Yeah, they're sweet. They'd be awesome and innovative, but you look at them and they're like, the billboarding is horrible. I don't see the cool blade shape when I look at his stuff. I just see the billboarding and it makes me think of like Gonzo or something like that. Like
Oh, nice. X is definitely starting to pick up on EDC people, though. I've noticed that. There's a lot. There's some a lot of like fixed blade type makers over there that never seen before. So
I I was surprised. I got a notification on my Instagram that I went over 1,000 followers because I haven't really been posting shit for a while on anything.
Kyle, does Gersh do badass heat treats like Brian?
Even if he does horrible billboarding. So just go with Brian.
See, I don't want. I'm with that whole rolling the dice on Etsy sometimes because fuck, you get screws that are liable to be like, well, I sent you a package of screws and two of them don't have any threads on them. So I can only imagine on a reblade or something. It fits. It kind of fits. Man, we have we're at the deal now. Big Red will be on here in 56
Yeah.
minutes.
Well, tell everybody I said hi because I need to hit the hat.
You going back to the woods in the morning?
Yep.
Well,
Till
good
I
luck.
I don't fill all my buck tags, I'm gonna be out there. I know I'll get my does. I'm not worried about that. But
Well, we're in the middle of shotgun, I think, here in Illinois. I think it
after
started up
regular,
Friday.
yeah, after regular gun season, we have antlerless. So that's when I'll fill my doe tags. But I like having them around right now so that there's the opportunity that they'll
I haven't done
draw
it in
one
a
in
long
for the
time.
rut.
I've not done it in a long time, but I think next year I'm planning. I'm gonna muzzle load. I haven't done that in a long time. I enjoyed that.
I need to get a muzzle loader. I My wife was looking at some Black Friday deals. We're gonna get a new vacuum sealer, upgrading. The Cabela's one we got is good. It's just we're getting to the point where we use it so much that we can outrun the heat element. Like we'll have to
Yeah,
slow down and let it cool off and stuff because it's not melting the bag right or whatever. And she wanted a new one of those. So I started looking at the Black Friday deals, and there's a Mossberg shotgun field and deer combo, so you get both the barrels
man, that dude at
and
work
uh,
was.
and a 2x9 optic on it in the real tree camo, and I think it's like
Yeah,
$390 or something. And probably 12 years ago, I sold my last shotgun because when I had the wife shoot it, she shot it once and put it down and said, "Nope, never again." She didn't like the 12 gauge. So
I don't know, man. That's the one with my shit eyesight. Uh, that and a 410. I'm pretty good with those. I have high confidence.
and well, my thing back then was I wanted all her to be able to shoot all the guns I have. You know what I mean? So if she wasn't
Yeah,
going to shoot it, but and then forever I was going to buy a 20 gauge, see if she would use that, and I could still hunt with it, like turkey or duck. And I never did it. I don't know how many times I had the money saved up, like to get a shotgun, and a kid would break their arm, or dog would get hit by a car. Just something would come up, and the money would be gone. You know what I mean? It was always like that back then. So I'm thinking about getting that because I definitely have to take up turkey hunting here. I have way too many turkey.
that might be a reason to drive all the way up there just so I can shoot something.
Oh, you can come turkey hunt whenever you want, buddy. I can pretty much guarantee it. I'll send you videos every night of what happens just before dusk.
You won't even have to put out a decoy, huh?
No. The other morning, it I had about 25 hens out there for about an hour. They're just picking through the field, hanging out. All of a sudden, I hear the noise, and there's like four toms just barreling through the fucking woods, dude. And I don't know if you ever seen turkeys going at it, but
Yeah.
it's fucking violent, dude. It's
Oh, they're
violent.
fucking vicious, man.
Holy shit.
They're after some cooch. They're on it.
That's the other thing, Kevin, is so for the price of that combo for the shotgun, they also have a Ruger American with a Vortex scope mounted on it, factory mounted, and you can get 4570, you can get 308, 223. It's a bolt gun. One of the only ones they don't have is 7.62, but which is what I hunt with now. But I've got a ton of 308, and I was thinking it might maybe I want to get a 308 bolt action.
I don't even want to. Trying to understand the laws here is fucking ridiculous. But the whole straight wall cartridge,
Oh, you can straight wall there
yeah, yeah. There's
right
only like
now.
certain.
Go get yourself. Don't just save until you got your money. Get yourself a Henry Golden Boy lever action and get the 357 Magnum, and you'll take what you need. When you want to go lighter, you can shoot the 38 special out of it,
You know, I
and
didn't think about that going that
that
route.
friggin'
Yeah,
gun. That so Michigan has an actual rifle line, and forever I only had land I could hunt that was below either way into the rifle line that I'd have to travel to, which is where I usually hunted, and then I had some people offer me closer to the house to be able to hunt in the shotgun area. Well, you can use straight walled in the shotgun. So I sold one of my 30-30s and bought that Henry and 357 Magnum, and that's what I was using down there. Okay, Cliff.
whatever. He's a 357 is the most dangerous round. That is a fucking
It's
serious.
not the most dangerous, but I'll tell you what. We're not talking 357 out of a fucking, you know, 3 inch or 2 inch stub nose. We're talking out of a fucking rifled barrel.
Not all of us have to shoot polar bears. Ain't that the fucking truth? Man, you know what I think about because I enjoy the 30-30. I bet the that Henry it'll be right in that neighborhood. I'll have to take a good hard look at that. It'll punch a door. It's going through pretty good.
357's okay. But when you're limited because you gotta have straight wall, I mean, sure, you could go 44, but that's a big bitch.
God, expensive. Which all of them are expensive now.
Thing I like about the 357 is that the dual, you know, you can use
Yeah.
the 357 a little heavier round, take deer, maybe even a black bear if you had to. But then you can also do the 38 special and take smaller shit without blowing a fucking hole all the way through it. I have all the different stuff, and the majority of the time, if I'm hunting, it's my Ruger American and 7.62 by 39, and I'm using cheap ass fucking uh, steel cased ammo, and I can, you know, consistently put it in a smaller than a fist size group at 100, anywhere between like 125 and in. That gun is deadly. And where I'm hunting, I'm not getting that far of a shot. Yeah, 7.62 54. That's a good round.
I mean, a Rossi. Lever action, you're still looking at 420, 430.
Dude, if you're gonna get one, just get the Henry. You can pass it down to the kids. That's fucking heritage right there. Made in America or not made at all. And you're not losing any value off that thing. Unless you're a dipshit and you fucking scratch and beat the hell out of it, somehow rust it, you are not
God
losing
bless.
$1 on a Henry.
The big boy X model, or the
Yeah,
green.
if you get the golden boy with the octagon barrel and the buckhorn sight, keep that thing in good condition, you'll be able to sell it for every penny you bought it for when you ever if you ever decide to get rid of it.
Yes, I'm fucking old enough. I mean, you're looking at $1,000 no matter what. That the blacked out version, kind of like it.
I had a buddy that did some work for me, and he was talking about wanting a Mosin, and I didn't know he wanted a Mosin for like a project gun or anything. So he helped me out. I went out, dude. I found a fucking collector piece, Russian Mosin, all matching serial numbers. Beautiful fucking stock still. Got it for a decent deal. Gave it to him. About 3 months later, I see him, and it's in an Archangel stock, all fucking kitted out. I'm like, you motherfucker. I could have bought a crate one, just a crappy fucking crate one, if I knew he was going to tear all the shit off of it. Yeah, that was when they were great, Cheeto. Is you could fucking walk into like a Gander Mountain and they'd have a crate of fucking Mosin sitting there.
Yeah, like 89.99.
Yep, under $100.
That's like fucking in SKS. I bought one when I was 19, 19 or 20 at a pawn shop out of a fucking brute. There was a brute full of them, and he was selling for like 60 or $70. And now you'd be a fucking millionaire if you had that damn bucket full of them bastards.
I started with SKSs because they were so cheap and readily available,
Eh,
and uh,
But then,
then
but
I
then,
figured out the 9021 compliancy laws and started modding them out and making them so they were more usable. And then I
you
was like,
checking
why
on
am I
me?
doing all this bullshit? And just started buying AKs. And I sold all but one of my SKSs.
Well, Mama's sending a text. It's time for popcorn, sirs. This Saturday night has come to an end.
Yeah, it was a good one. A lot of
Yep,
people. Fun.
always a good time. Thanks for showing up, Kyle. Kyle's running the damn chat. He is our village elder in all things steel.
Fucking Cosmoline. Hell yeah, that was. That
Yeah,
shit.
that's everywhere in it. It does not like coming off neither.
You know the best way to do it? You take it and you put it in out in the fucking sun and you just let it heat up and that shit will start oozing out of it. Flip it over, let it do the other side and it fucking do that all day long on a hot sunny day. Keep wiping it down every hour or so. That shit'll just keep bleeding out of that wood.
Well, y'all stay sharp, stay safe. We'll be back Tuesday night with all three of the amigos, I think.
Yep. Well, Todd, besides 22, you say, what's the most popular? It's still a 22. It's 223.
Yeah, but that's 7.62 is if you're going worldwide, like Kyle said, that is
762 is gained a lot in popularity because there's a lot more people manufacturing the AK. You're getting better spec ones, and you're getting ones that can be easily sporterized or customized instead of like back in the day when it was all wood and you had to do it yourself. Aw, man, Kyle. Timed out Dick Slayer.
Dick Slayer.
Did you
Well,
did you fix our stuff? Can we?
no, I still can't figure this shit out. I looked at it tonight when I was setting it all up. My
I wonder
apologies.
if I wonder if we did a vertical if it would happen. I bet you it's I don't know, weird settings. I was jealous of competition. All right,
As
everybody.
long
Good
as,
seeing you. Appreciate you. Have a good one.
yep.
Be
Stay
safe.
safe. Stay sharp. See you
See you
Tuesday. Might
Tuesday.
probably have a giveaway Tuesday. I think I'll find something around here.
Oh, speaking of giveaways, that last one we did, I said I was sending somebody. I still got to send them something. I will. I haven't forgot. I've just been hunting and doing other shit. I'll make you something. Get it out to you. I still got your name. Doug sent it to me. If you're in here,
I don't think SC Monkey's in here right now. He usually is. He was in here earlier.
is it SC that one? All right, I'll
Yeah.
have to hit him up
Yep. See you Tuesday.
later. Have a good one.